Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some RuneScape, shall we? Cat, good evening, good to see you. We are picking up the quest, the temple at Senntisten, and we've got to meet Ali's contact over here at the archaeological dig site, so let's go do that. Learner, what's up, my friend? All right. So I'm going to go over here. And let's see what we can do. All right. Well, we're at the dig site. We got to go to the exam center. It's over here. We're going to make it. Oh, awesome. Oh, no, I haven't seen that yet, Cat. The updated model of, a certain area that we're going to? All right. Oh, cool. Okay. No, I'll have to check that out. All right, so we need to talk to Dr. Nabanik, which is, you know, an appropriate name for a archaeologist. Actually, the exam center... Oh, I thought it was... Yeah, here he is. Okay. Alright, so let's just check out the good doctor here. He's got a shovel on the back. That's about right. Cool red hat. And let's see what he's got to say for himself. That sounds fun, learner. Sir Theodore, good evening. Dr. Nabanik, I presume. Yes, old friend. I've changed a bit since we last met in that pyramid, so I can understand your surprise. He's got a feather on both sides of the hat. You don't see that as often. And they're not completely symmetrical either. It's an interesting look. The doctor's voice certainly seems familiar. You quickly realize that he is speaking softly. Whisper, why are we speaking so quietly? I don't want to attract undue attention. Hee, last time we met, I was in a form that might frighten these peasants. I'll give you a hint. How are those ancient magics working for you? Whoa! Azanadra? You are quite the master of disguise. I suppose you'll want to know what's going on here and why Ali has sent you to me. So, where do you want me to start? Why are you here away from the pyramid? Although I was unaware of time passing, it seems I was there for rather longer than you have lived. A change of scene seemed in order. It's like I was there for many years. Though I did have a visitor after you left, some fool who thought to come and gloat at my predicament. The look on his face made it all worthwhile while it lasted. Uh-oh. While his face lasted, that is. That's a great one. I'm glad we can share a little chuckle over your egregious murder. Nickman, good evening. I see, but what is so special about here? The one I adore was torn from me and is resting beyond the veil of life. I simply wish for us to be reunited, and the altar here will allow for this. We talking about the Altar of Zeros? You could call it a tale of simple devotion over the ages, an old fool's dream. What's Ali's part in this? Oh, we met while he was researching Varric dig site. While he was researching the Varric dig site, and he mentioned your name. With you being involved in both our lives, it seems that maybe you are fated to help us. Why all the secrecy? That's quite the question after you have seen me in my true form. My folk have something of a deservedly bad reputation due to the actions of a headstrong minority. I'd rather not use mind control or mass slaughter here, thank you, when diplomacy can be just as beneficial to my aims. I like how this is Azanadra's, human disguise. It's pretty unbelievable. That's a good point, but where do I fit in? You have the trust of these dabblers. Use your influence and persuade them I'm trustworthy. Okay, thank you, Episcopat. Dabblers. Just tell me what you want. I wish for your aid in getting a restoration certificate, which will grant me permission to perform some restorations to the temple beneath these ruins. Those who have authority here do not trust my motives. I need to repair an altar below ground and use it for a while, after which they could display it to paying visitors. Everybody wins. You know, it's about me and evil magic and immortality. All you need to do is persuade the curators that I have the cash to rebuild the place and the historical knowledge to do it properly, and they should issue a certificate for me. Hey, Beauty and the Brit, good evening. Yes, you know, that's pretty much why I play the game, are all of the quests. I enjoy the writing, the humor, and just the endless shenanigans, as you mentioned. I hope I won't be required to lie. You do have both of those things, right? I'm older than any of your human kingdoms and more powerful than you can imagine. All right then, my knowledge could wreck civilizations and my wealth rebuild them in splendor. Be thankful I'm also both fair and merciful. Oh, and don't tell them the awkward details of my background, obviously. Make up something believable. One last thing. Whom should I ask? I was told to contact the archaeological expert, or to contact, rather, Terry. He's the senior person here. He seems to have the authority, but not the will to aid me. I like how basically what's going on in this quest is I'm acting as an intermediary to, you know, one of our good friends with a skull head, and it's all in the service of, not having them get so upset that they just say, oh, to heck with it, this is too much work. Let's just kill everybody and be done with it. So I'm kind of, they don't know it, but I'm saving their lives by giving this a peaceful resolution. Where are you, Terry? Here you are. Oh, it's going to end very well. Hello again. I'm now studying that mysterious temple and its inhabitants. The markings are strange. I'm here about a close friend of mine, Dr. Nabanik. That's the fellow who wishes to do some restoration work to your find, as I remember. He didn't have any paperwork or accreditation, though. Claims it was eaten by beetles. He also said he lost contact with his references while he was busy in some pyramid, which seemed an equally feeble excuse to me. I certainly can't issue him with the restoration certificate on such flimsy grounds. He was in the pyramid for a very long time. Ooh, that's a little bit dodgy. Nicholas, good evening. Good to see you. Hey, Morbid Fell, how's it going? Good to see you. I can be his reference? Well, as his reference, perhaps you can explain about the Beatles eating his documentation? I've seen those beetles, and they're huge. Well, I see. Well, your support does make the story more credible. I suppose I can at least ask you about his credentials. All I require from you is a brief description of his areas of specific study and personal background, for the records, of course. He studies pyramids, particularly their interiors. That's a good one. He studies the ways of ancient magic. Might not want to mention that. He studies matters so complex they confuse me. Also possible. He studies ancient views on immortality. Maybe keep that a secret. He mainly studies fossilized dung. Also a very good one. You know what's so funny about it, though, Sir Theodore, is even if in today's world he arrived at a site dressed like that, if he had a big bag of cash, I think the paperwork would suddenly turn up, if you know what I mean. Like, this is definitely one of those problems I believe you could throw money at. Like, if somebody's really rich and they're like, hey, do you mind if I, take a couple of pictures with me standing on top of Stonehenge? The people, who are responsible for Stonehenge and its curation and care would say, no, of course not. Well, how much money are we talking about? And, the conversation could proceed. Hey, Interzone. Good evening, my friend. Good to see you. I don't think we mentioned magic. Pyramids is good for archaeology, but not in this situation. How about immortality? I hope he hasn't been seduced into seeking his own personal immortality. So many promising researchers have lost their careers over that red herring. He's never expressed any concerns over his mortality to me. Wink, wink. I'd go so far as to say that old age is something that he doesn't fear in the least. Thank you for putting my mind at rest. I was quite worried for a moment. It's actually starting to look promising. All I require from you next is a brief description of his personal background. For the records, of course. Nice, Interzone. Exactly. Here I am. I mean, Morbid Fell, I'd think about it. Taking down a Maharat doesn't seem that easy, though. I guess well, no, it looks like I didn't really do it. There's a pig in this building. Okay. I like how this guy is, like, trying to grill me, Terry. Like, all right, we got to have this paperwork in order. Everything's got to be checked out on the up and up. And there's just a pig wandering around in the facility. It's like, look, we could spare all the decorum here, all right? You're not fooling anybody. Let's see. He has an aged benefactor. He made a fortune selling magical staves. He's extraordinarily miserly. He has links to the desert religions. I don't know about that. He was involved in the recovery of a desert treasure, maybe. The pig certified? Well, all right then. Desert treasure? I hope this wasn't through a pillaging of ancient sites. Oh no. Lost property of no special historical value. Using it this way is far more likely to further knowledge. Excellent. So many people see archaeology as a way to gain money. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. It's refreshing to see someone willing to spend money in the cause of research. So, does Dr. Nabanik have permission now? Yes, it seems my suspicions about him were incorrect. He'll need a restoration certificate here. I like how I'm putting my name on the line here for a Maharat. No problem. Thanks, buddy. All right. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, I need to get my, facts straight about more powerful entities. Like, what powerful entity could take down a Maharat? Saradomin? Or, Guthix probably, right? Like the major gods, I think. I don't even know. I'm going to find out. I've talked to the powers that be, and they say you are allowed to do your restoration. You have the restoration certificate. I like how he's a stickler about the paperwork, too. Yeah, I got it here, buddy. Good, I overheard your comments about me to that supposed expert. I think I did pretty well at making you seem a worthy person to do this restoration. You were better than I expected. Congratulations. While I liked your mention of my links to ancient religions, I didn't say that. Oh, I did say immortality. Your other comments weren't quite as impressive. In any case, I need that certificate you have. I wonder if, you can get the perfect dialogue that he would like. Nice, Nick, man. Understandable. You hand Azanadra the restoration certificate. At last, my lackeys can start on the restoration work. Wait a minute, lackeys? I thought you were going to attend to this, which is good. Could you meet me down in the temple beneath Varric dig site so we can discuss the next steps? You know what it is? It's like, maybe this is just a British way of phrasing, but when you have this, multi-word place name, Varric dig site, I would always say beneath the Varric dig site instead of just beneath Varric dig site. It makes sense, I get it, but it's just, for some reason, it just sounds a little awkward to me. Use the winch at the northeast of the site to descend. Certainly, I'll see you there. I recall needing a rope to descend. It would be remiss of me not to carry a spare rope in this backpack. Oh, he gives me a rope. Thank you. I thought Didymus was going to have to come to the rescue. That's fine, Nick, man. I'm fine with that. You put the possessive on there, we're good. That's hilarious, Episcocat. The comments about dung were totally unwarranted. You did live on the edge there. All right. We're making good progress. All right, here's the winch. Yeah, so Theodore, what could go wrong in the temple? I think I could fit down here. I need something to help me get all the way down. Oh, all right. Do it. All right, I'm here. We're in. We're back in the cavern. All right, this is going to be... Yeah, this is a win for everyone. It's like Azanadra said, win-win. Yeah, so Theodore, I was just thinking that myself. You're like, okay, you got to attach a rope to this. But I guess what I was thinking is maybe that rope only goes down 5 feet, and then you tie your rope to the end of that rope. Let me talk to the workman. Hello. So many years in the desert, but not once did I doubt Azanadra's return. Okay, good. Why were you in the desert? Because of the trickery of the gods of our enemies. They banished our god, imprisoned our hero, and took all that we had. But times they are a-changin', oh yes indeed. Yeah, it's from the bandit town. Luckily, they don't attack me anymore because of my, garb. Hello. You're not here to take our tools, are you? Only they seem to go missing all the time. Why do your tools go missing? No offense, but it always seems to be when there's adventurers like you about. Not that I'm saying you'd steal anything, of course. I'm just sure it's a coincidence. Yes, it's just a coinky-dink. Back. I was talking to you. Just walked away. Hello. Is it you, the one who freed Azanadra? Yeah, freedom. I did not believe that a mere adventurer could have brought Azanadra to freedom. Well, I did it. Just another thing that I did. Hello. Alright. Why are you so happy? Azanadra has returned to us. He shall lead us from the desert wastes to restore us to our rightful place in history. It's great, isn't it? Rightful place. What you doing, buddy? Helping our hero restore this temple to our god. It's good and noble work. I don't think it's either of those things, probably, but, you know, here we are. As you have gained the permission we needed, my lackeys can start the restoration work now, which is good. So what next? Will take some time for them to accomplish this, even under my superb direction. Is there anything I could do to help? You know, I really want to be a part of this. Actually, I could make good use of your services in the interim. Okay, what you need me to do now, buddy? While the construction continues, I have some rather more dangerous challenges for you. More accurately, it is a pair of challenges. One in Mauritania and the other in the far north. In both cases, I need an object of ancient power. Talk to me about Mauritania. You need to get an ancient icon from the barrows. It absorbs the power of prayer. Imagine, with so many desperate adventurers passing through there, how many prayers have been uttered within those gloom-ridden tombs. After all this time in that foul place, the icon will surely be a powerful article of prayer by now. Retrieve it. It's great. Everything here is going great. Okay. Talk to me about the mission in the north. The mission in the north has already bested one of my most loyal contacts. He was sent to retrieve an ancient item, the Frostenhorn, from a snow-buried fortress. To get to the fortress, I believe you can take transport from the west side of a peninsula in the north of the Fremenic province. Snow-buried? That sounds cold. Indeed. And an ice can form a barrier so impenetrable that it may as well be iron. The last thing I received from my unfortunate contact was a messenger who delivered his ruined backpack to me. Here, take a look at the contents and tell me what you make of it. Azanadra carefully hands you the ruined backpack, which is falling to pieces. The backpack disintegrates as you open it. Wow. Inside is a letter and a strange globe. Oh boy, the old blood-spattered letter. If I had a nickel for every time I've read one of these. I am ill prepared for this mission. I must abandon my duties, or I shall perish. Despair not, for I have found the enclosed artifact. It will help you enter the fortress, where more of these strange globes can be found. Had I been able to draw them to me just a short distance, I could have succeeded. Apportation. Oh, to come so close, yet be held back for want of runes. I got the old law runes now. J, your humble servant. Okay, great. Examine it. In spite of its name, it feels cold. Yeah, that's bad. Let's discuss your missions to see if I can offer advice. Okay, good. About the letter. And I've read it. And what'd you make of what my contact wrote? It's easy to run out of runes like he did, I suppose. Only a fool travels without the runes that they need, and I do it all the time because I'm a fool. Oh, really? That's easy to say if you know what you will need runes for. I know he always carries an abundance of runes for combat, but if he needed runes for something else, he may have run into difficulty. So basically, the letter says your contact didn't have the runes he needed to reach something, so he had to retreat. Yes, that sounds like an apt summary, an amazing summary. Okay. Tell me about the artifacts. I think you did already. Tell me about this place. Tell me about the temple. Ah, that is a painful point of discussion. Do you recall that my lord Zeros was banished long ago, and that locked away in some distant plane he was unable to communicate with us? Well, when that happened, we created a communication portal in this temple, allowing us to contact with our Lord. It was more successful than I dared hoped. I used to hear him all the time in my head, guiding me, bringing me strength and wisdom. But no longer. This temple was clearly destroyed by our enemies. Without the communication portal, Zeros is too distant to be heard, locked in a cold and empty existence in some desolate plain. In the vast expanse of the universe, he cannot find his faithful. Ouch. By restoring this temple and altar and gathering powerful holy artifacts within, Zeros shall be able to sense us and communicate with us once more, and we shall hearken unto him. Yeah, he's fine. He's totally sane. And then he shall advise me how to best to aid his return. What a wondrous day that will be. And what about the chamber through there? Do you mean the crypt? It was a resting place for Zeros's most loyal followers, like you? It is infested with skeletons now. That's what happens when burial sites are desecrated, of course. All right, I guess, but weren't there skeletons there before? Tell me about the city. Above us, long ago, stood the glorious city of Senntisten. Huge towers loomed over the pass leading to Mauritania, giant stone sentinels watching over the prize of Zeros's empire. 'Twas the crowning jewel on Zerosian civilization. Oh, if you had only witnessed Zeros's finest city, drenched in splendor as it was. Or perhaps it is better you did not witness it, for it saves you the grief and sorrow of seeing it razed. It was not long after Zeros was banished and the communication portal constructed that I became trapped in that pyramid. At that time, Senntisten was still exuberant and well defended. Goodness knows only what befell the troops and citizens, but we can safely assume they didn't give up without a fight. How do you know that? When defenders submit, their city is taken over, but when they fight to the death, their city is typically destroyed. Yet there are those who would claim that war is an art form. Fools they are, and fools they remain. By their bloodlust they are blinded to beauty, deafened to melody, and numbed to sanctity. Wow, very eloquent. Let's talk about something else. I think we know what we have to do. We have to go to the barrows. Do you have any advice for me? The Barrow brothers are unlikely to yield the icon freely. They have been told to guard it well. It is fascinating how mindlessly they follow Zerosian orders since they became cursed. If only their orders had included returning the icon peacefully when asked, your task would be a lot simpler. To ensure you get the icon, you should defeat every brother before raiding their chest. That way, none of them will be able to conceal it. Wow. So I got to fight all the Barrow brothers. So we did this a long time ago. I wonder if I'm strong enough to do this. Let's talk about something else. North. You got any advice for me? I'm uncertain what perils you'll face, but I did notice that the backpack I gave you was charred. Could there be dragons near the frozen fortress? Perhaps the letter from the backpack holds more information. Oh, there's blood all over it. I've read the letter. It seems your contact needed to draw nearby heat globes toward him. He also wrote that he didn't have the necessary runes. That's certainly something to think about then. I know he was well stocked with combat runes, so he must have needed runes for something else, okay? And where can I find the fortress? It's on the northern coast. Right, we can get a transport. Gotcha. Of course, if you want a more dangerous route, I don't. You can also enter from deep in the wilderness, but I strongly recommend the safer passage. Thanks. All right. So, it's time for us. Let's go do the fighting first, I suppose. So, I'll go to Canifus. I don't know if there's a fairy ring that takes me closer to the Barrow Brothers. I'm going to look at it. All right, so I feel like I don't think I need Ali's pendant at the moment. I'll put it back. And I probably don't need these, but I can hold on to them for now. I'm just going to get some more food. Just in case things get a little too spicy. Let me look at my outfit. Make sure I'm set up correctly. I appear to be just so. Okay. So this is telling me I need to go... Oh, no, that's just telling me where the map is. Right. Okay. So the Barrows are over here. I guess if I go to Morton, I can just walk right over. Fair enough. There is a fairy ring here. But the problem is... it's just on this little island over by the mage training area. Now, the swamp is always just a jerk to get through. We can make it. No problem. Bird rot. Okay. Oh, you can use war portals to go right to the Barrows? That's right. Yeah, Nick, man, we did it together before. I remember doing it. Oh, God, these jerks are going to get my food. Should have brought that spirit pouch. Hit the boat. We're going for it. Don't you dare. We're traveling. All right, we made it. They only got one food. Drop it. All right. And this is the Barrows area over here. Okay, so I gotta fight them all. So I guess we just, go do that. So, as a quick question before I fight, I'm casting Fire Wave, but is the Storm of Armadil? I don't have the right runes. Is this a better spell than Fire Wave? Hey, Sir Theodore, good evening. I see ya. I sort of remember that. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Well, then there you go. Oh, I disturbed your rest. Nice hat, Varric. Oh, I see. So that gives you an indication of its power level. Okay. Wait. Hilarious. A Piscacat. Who would have thought? Buried here. After all these years. Brothers slain, 1. Uh-oh, did I mean to come in here? Yeah, I come in here after I've killed all the brothers, right? Okay, let's go fight him around in the circle. Nicholas, good evening, my friend. Good to see you. All right, this is Guthan, the Infested. You will suffer. I'm giving you the claws of Guthix. What do you think about that? Oh. Not much, apparently. Uh-oh. Where'd it go? Oh, there you are. Wait. What happened? Dead? Okay. If that's what happened. Alright. Alright, and let's see here. We're fighting them. I've broken into the crypt. Derek, the Wretched. Wretched indeed. Alright. Oh, sorry, Sir Theodore. I didn't see you were trading with me until it was too late. Far too late. Alright. Do. Oh, some shark. Thanks. I appreciate that. All right. Let's go. I could just eat a whole shark. Oh, I already killed this one. All right, well, good. You're darn right I didn't find anything. Alright, let me just go in a circle so I just don't skip anybody. We gotta kill everyone. I disturbed it. Torag. Hi. Oh, hitting me with the hammers. God, I don't appreciate it. Dead. We're not dead. No, dead. Alright. So now, did I kill you? Probably. Nope. Kariel the Tainted. Alright, you don't like stabbing, huh? Well, I'm mostly magic here, so I guess I could have brought better supplies for this quest. Alright. Arim left. Oh, I used Arim's equipment for quite some time. Alright, this one's empty. Actually, I think I might be ready for the middle one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah. He's hiding in here. Look at this guy. You're dead. Alright, got them all. Uh-oh, look at this shadowy figure down here. That's not good. Oh. Okay. Do. Oh. I gotta kill stuff. Here, get out of here. Little puzzle. Okay. Oh. Okay, there's 6 sides, 5 sides. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sides. We need 6 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. No, we don't. We need this. Oh, the catacombs moved. I answered it wrong. That's not nice. Alright, I gotta get this right. 4. Oh, okay. I miscounted that the first one was 7. That was my fault. Oh, it's this way. Yep. I looked too quickly. Oh, it's kind of that way, but it's not really. I gotta go all the way around. Okay. I see. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. We're coming in. Do do do. All right, what do we got? So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The same thing. Okay. Hey, hey. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right. So, did we get the artifact? There it is. The Barrows icon. Fantastic. And we get really just so... Well, bolt racks. I actually could use those. Inside the chest, you find the icon Azanadra asks you to get. You also get other rewards from the chest, dropping any you don't have room for on the floor. Oh my god. All right. Wow. Okay. So that's taken care of. And what we need to do is the battered leather. We got the globes, combat runes, heat globe, right? So he said I could go to the west and get a boat. All right, so west of the peninsula to the fortress. All right, so there's a couple options. Travel to water. I go to Pirates Cove, Water Berth, Miscellanea. That's not it. Okay. And then there's Jot. So there's a fisherman. There's these flying lady. Oh. Now these people are all about ice. Oh, no, they have quests. Okay, that's not right. All right. Let's see then. Oh, not in Relica. Oh, okay. Mather, good evening. Okay. Oh, over by where you get the Champas. Okay. I thought he said west. I misunderstood. Okay. Oh, west of the fortress, not west of the area. Okay. No, I think I'm still going the wrong way. Let's go back here to these boats. Let me look at the map. Transportation. This is where I need to go. Okay. Yeah, I was at the right place. I went to the hunter area, then I second guessed myself. Okay. I see so many boats. Oh, yeah, I remember this. There we go. Why, it's the little guy we helped and worked with a Maharat so long ago. Look at this cavern. This looks safe. All right. Let's see what we got here. Got jellies. Okay. That's not good. Hmm. Hmm. I think this is where we left the guy frozen up, right? So I remember it fondly. So we need to find a way into the fortress. This doesn't look like the right way. I don't see any doors or anything. This is just where the guy's sleeping. Do. Right. Ah, here we go. Because it was so cold. So incredibly cold. Place the globe on the pedestal. All right. There we go. Squeeze past. My God, it's dragons. Oh, okay, Morbid fell. It's under something. All right. All right, can't reach it. Okay. Well, let's go. Can we get in this place? Ah. No, let's just chop it down. All right. There is something over. There's a purple over here. Go give me to that. Oh, it's Morbid fell. Right by the doorway here. Okay. So let's see. What do I got? All right, there's some statues. Very impressive. And we'll just loot the stuff. Always treasures. Every crate always full. Okay. Oh boy, I came up. I didn't mean to do that here. Go back down first and then check out this doorway. Many centuries of rust have fused the hinges in place. There's no hope of opening it. Okay. Fine then. I'm already looking forward to it. All right. All right. Centuries of rust. Okay, let's go. Rust. Okay, rust. Just so much rust. All right, well, let's go down here. What's down here? Rust? Rust. All right. Look. Insert globe, smashed globe holder. Okay. So, we need another globe. All right, let me look at this. Do. All right. The doors that I have tried have been horribly closed. I can't get around that. Let's see. I could check these crates. They always are brimming with supplies. Oh, I should examine the statue. You're right, to figure out whose it was. Can I grab that globe holder? Can't reach it. No, you can't reach it. Not on this level. Okay. All right. So I'm going to should just fireball the door. We don't need hinges if I explode it. All right. Yes, let's look at it. Examine it. A statue of General Khazard. Oh, our good buddy. It's a great statue. Your skull looks perfect. Flawless. I believe many would say in the business. All right. So, let me look around. Now there's a pillar over here. Jump over it. And let's see. All right, there's an icy wall. Fair enough. Nothing. Okay, thank you. I will. All right. All right, we're going to pay very close attention to the environment. Look around a little bit. No, you don't have to. We don't have to fight. Well, maybe we do have to fight. All right, fine. I didn't mean to do that, but yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to do. Dead tree covered in snow. Neko, good evening. What I want to do is I'd like to get the globe, but the question is, if I take the globe, does the ice immediately come back? The answer is, why, yes, it does. Okay. And then, let me move over here. Just take a little look-see. All right. We have ourselves a... No. I don't think I can reach it. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. I'll go back inside and scan everything. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything out here. My inventory, huh? Blaming my inventory. That is a big mammoth. Okay. All right. So in this case, I'm going to go inside now and poke around. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. No more violence. Get in there. All right. Okay. Okay, thank you, Mather. Oh, that's a good point. All right. It's so strong. Okay. Oh, I can just climb it. Okay, that's what I missed. Okay. Now we're talking. All right, so push it. Why would I do that? Frozen to the ground. All right. All right, and okay. Now let's keep looking. Oh, wait. Do. Centuries of rust. So much rust, huh? Don't you worry. All right. The door's not the most helpful. Okay, let's keep looking. We already got up here, so we know we're on the right track. Okay, I can climb down this one. And then go down here. All right. Okay. Oh, all right. Blue torches. Place globe. Well, I don't have any globes. That seems a bad little problem here. We're gonna need to go find. Oh, there's a globe. Okay. So this globe, place globe in the pipe. All right, I took it, and I could put it in a pipe, which we'll have to think about that one in a moment. First of all, if I put it here, does it melt that? Smelted it. Oh my god. Water fiend. Oh, I can't hurt that guy. That's an issue. Alright, I shouldn't have attacked you. I'm sorry. Maybe he's immune to magic. Yeah. Oh, fire magic. Oh, okay. I could change my spell. I'll just give you air. There we go. No, it said he's immune to fire magic, Nickman. Alright, let's look here. Okay. So what we want to do then is grab hit me. All right. Oh, this time I was able to hit him. Oh, that's because I'm using airwave. Right. Oops. You know, the airwave. Trap door. I definitely want to go down a trap door. Who wouldn't? Oh, God. Another level. Yeah, fire breath magic. We know that's a different school of magic altogether. You're right. Everybody knows that. Oh, we found an extra orb. That's good. Now we've got two. Now we are two. All right. So I don't know what placing the globes in the pipe. Maybe I could melt that. I don't even know if that's. I'm sure it's going to push it through to somewhere else, and that will be advantageous at some point. But let's just not force anything. Well, actually, I put it right here. What's it do? Oh, okay. This guy. Hi, buddy. It's me. Okay. Okay, we got another one here. Uh-huh. I guess I'll just kind of go over here, see what's going on. All right. So I suppose there's something in the middle, but we came in here. No. We came in over there? Yeah, we came in over there, and uh if I put it in the pipe, do I get it back easily or not? We're going to find out. Oh, imperfect heat globe. Uh-oh. Well, that's not what I was expecting. Okay, so this one can't go through the pipe. It's the imperfect ore. But what if I swap it over here? Uh, okay. It looks like this thing is only good on that one altar. That's not ideal, but we do have an extra one, so we could come back here later and see what we can do up top. Yeah, I wonder if it'll work at the one on the ramparts or not. We'll see. Mm-hmm. Okay. Might not even be necessary to put two right there. All right. The heat globe would just roll out again if you put it in there. Okay. Okay. He's like, out of the pipes, one of the pipes must do something important, but which one? Right, we got to figure that out. We'll figure it out. Obviously, this one, massively important one. All right. These two look connected. Let's check this middle chamber. I don't know if this is General Khazard's base, but he was like, no one's ever going to get through my pipe maze. Yes, I see that. I'm just putzing around in here, but we could go back outside at the moment. Though there's a double pipe over here now. This will be interesting. Which one of these? Oh, no, these are all connected. I do see that, Sir Theodore. You're right. All right, these look connected. Oh, Ice Demon. Friendly man. Okay. Well, I'm going to take this one and just go back outside really fast. A nice demon would be great. Fortuitously, a globe fits into the broken pedestal. The heating effect has melted enough ice to create a slippery surface. Okay, slippery indeed. So we're going to just push this thing. All right, we pushed it. There it goes. Oh, down the central spire. Let's go check that out. We melted something downstairs. Diabolical. Exactly, Sir Theodore. Now we've got it. Carry on from where I was. Yes, please don't reset it. All right, what did it do? Oh, we can go down further. That's right. Let's go down one more level. So I'll put one. Oh, God. Where I was. Put one here to open the door. And then we're going to pull it through with us. Oh, it's this guy. Okay. So what I'm going to do is go over here. Oh, he's got raw shark. Well, that's something. And I'm going to use telekinetic grab on that. Yoink. And then put this here. And then we go on down. I'm not even going to fight that guy. Going down. Go ahead. All right. Now from here, we dropped it down, and you could see it fell here. So let's see what that actually does for us. All right. All right, now I'm going around. And what I'm going to do is... Yep, now I can walk all the way through. This ice block is melted because it fell down to there. All right, so we've got another orb that we can get. And maybe we'll need to use pipe work this time to push it back through. However, how I'm going to melt that might be another story. No ice appears. All right, there's a ladder up. Okay. Hmm. It got stuck in the pipe mouth. Okay. That's not really helping. It's too firmly lodged to remove it. Whack it. Got it. Oh my gosh, look at that. What are the chances? A 1 in a million shot. I thought it would just come back out on my side. I didn't expect that to happen. I kind of was under the impression, I was like, uh-oh, I got it stuck. I'm going to have to reset this temple. No, no, no. I'm a great golfer. Wow, look how rich this water fiend was. 1,200 coins. That's pretty good haul for a guy who's been frozen there. All right, I'm going to go up and take this with me. And let's see. So we've come back out here, which is... Oh, okay. Yeah, we're on the other side because there's big guy. All right, let me first put this on here to see if there's any reason to do this. Nah, it doesn't really have any effect. Okay, let's go fight big guy and see if there's any purpose to that. I mean, I'd probably want to get this melted. Ice demon. I'm giving him fire. You better believe it. Don't you dare hit me with that weird magic. Hey, it's the Frosting Horn. That's what we're here for. Oh, okay. I was like expecting another hour of this place. I was like, all right. Now we've got, like, I thought it was going to be like Morning Zen Part 2. And I was like, okay, we got 2 heat globes. Now we need 7. And then we're going to get 9 heat globes. And then there's actually green, purple, and red heat globes. And they need to be focused in a certain order. and you have to rotate the heat pedestals. I was like totally buckled in for that. It was just that one guy. We just had to get to him. So we have both of the things that the guy needs. Yeah, the ice demon was guarding it, the big boy. Mysterious forces whisk the heat globe from your pack. Now that makes sense, except they didn't whisk it from the disintegrating backpack of Azanadra's or whatever's crony, but then again, how would we have ever gotten in there if they had? The mysterious forces don't work on Maharat troops. We need a rope. So this is just, obviously, again, it's a wizard did it. It's RuneScape. There's no motive for the quest otherwise, but it is interesting, like, Azanadra's, like, touting how powerful they are. And yet, I have to go do this quest. Is Azanadra actually not as powerful as they claim? We're going to find out. Oh, we don't need a rope that time. They remembered. They gloriously remembered that we have her. Oh, they really have been doing some work here at the temple. Look at this. This place looks great. I mean, if you were Terry and you were like, I don't know about this guy's ability to restore the temple, and you came down here and you saw this, you would be so impressed. You talk about an A+ restoration job. This is incredible. Like, you know how much you can charge people to come visit this? Terry's going to be seeing dollar signs. Oh, cool, Mather. So, how are the missions going? I have something here for you. How splendid. Let me see what you have. You give the Barrow's icon to Azanadra. Splendid. The Barrow brothers will be furious with you, of course. They have guarded it well and for so long, but you can clearly handle them without concern. Yeah, I do remember that. You don't think it's good to have an open communication channel to Zeros out there in the cosmos so that they can find their way back to Gillinor? You don't think that's a good idea? Heathron, good evening. So a question I have is, are the Barrow brothers at all connected to the Maharat, or is it just like they're just guarding that icon, which is of importance but not really related? A magnificent effort on your part, Dr. Incompetent. Now let me see. Oh my, it is better than I hoped. I knew that under the protection of the Barrow Brothers, the power of this icon would not fade, but it is now much stronger than I recall. A great many adventurers must have uttered their dying prayers in the Barrows, and the icon has drawn all that holy power in. Wonderful! This shall be an irresistible beacon unto my lord. You give the Frostenhorn to Azanadra. So, here it is. The Frostenhorn has proved so troublesome to obtain. So many of my contacts have tried and failed to bring it to me. Yet you have proven yourself skilled beyond any mere adventurer. My eternal thanks. You know, when somebody who is immortal gives you their eternal thanks, it means more than when a regular mortal gives you their eternal thanks. You know, it's not just a figure of speech. Now, let me see. Yes, it shall do the task it was designed to do, as I expected. Why is it called Frostenhorn? That is the human name for it, or rather the Fremenic name. Humans have only ever witnessed its effect in frozen lands, so they assume the power it holds is that of ice. However, we Maharat know better. Not only do we know what it does, we also know how to harness its power. If the Frostenhorn is the human name for it, what do the Maharat call it? We call it the Frosty Horn. I shall do you a service, Dr. Incompetent, and not tell you. Oh, thanks. For were your ears to hear its true name, terrible and primeval as it is, they would melt from the side of your head. Okay. You know, I don't see whatever but the big deal is working with Azanadra. They're very courteous. You know, like, don't want my ears to melt. Thank you. How much power does a mere name hold? I pray you never need to find out. Yeah, Heathrun. And I wonder who, Azanadra, do you pray to? Wink, wink. Standing in this gloriously restored temple. And what does it do? Yeah, very nice, Sir Theodore. How can I explain this in human terms? It's like a magnifying glass for power. You know, actually, humans, we know a lot about power. We attain to it. There's a will to it, if you understand my meaning. So you could use lots of different metaphors and analogies. That does make sense. It was in an icy area up in the north, and so it magnified that, allowing the fortress to remain frozen. I dare say that you were to return to the fortress, you would find it thawing. Oh, okay. In any case, I shall need this power of magnification to reach out to my lord. How wonderful. Now, almost all we need is gathered. Okay. Seriously, that isn't everything? Calm yourself and remember who you're addressing. I guess that's true, Episcocat. No, the final artifact is being delivered by one of my more respectful contacts. And that's a good point, Mather. Like, I always need to bear that in mind, that there are players along a moral and, theological spectrum in this game. So the final item you need is being delivered by another of your contacts. Do we just wait for them to arrive? No such luck. I want you to go topside and collect the delivery. I can't risk going out, and the contact isn't one I'd like poking about in here. The contact should be waiting by the winch that leads down here. Sounds simple enough. I'll be back with the item. If Azanadra is a powerful, eternal destroyer of worlds, boy, this outfit is, you know, really throwing me. I think jolly, adventuring, archaeological bard or red mage. I certainly don't think sinister. How could I? Yeah, Yosemite Sam. I mean, sure, Sam's maybe a little bit on the sinister side, but he never wins, so it's always, oh my gosh, look at this. I'm the contact. Like, this is the most conspicuous outfit. Come on, buddy. Well, well, aren't you popping up all over the place? Remind me who you are again? Oh, the nerve. To feign ignorance of my skill and reputation. I've seen him on Atrana. Do I remember him? Boy, that's a great question. I mean, the bow is so tall. It looks like, one of those kind of like Asian longbows that can shoot for 1,000,000 miles. Oh. Oh my God. A monster. I made it for him. That's so good. I still got this weapon you made for me. Do you truly not recall, or are you just bitter about the Entrana relic? You tricked me into helping you, and then you took the relic in broad daylight, so you do remember. Then listen well to what I say. Those fools on Entrana would not know the power of this relic if it split their petty island in two. Enough of this. Very well, think fast. The assassin tries to carelessly toss you the relic, but you're so agile that you anticipate his move and pluck the relic straight from his fingers. Wow! I wasn't expecting that. Testing my agility, huh? Well, it's always good to be on the lookout for potential students. And for potential threats, too. Yeah. I'm both. The assassins plunder from the church on Entrana. What do you want, boy? Whoa, don't call me that. I've lost the delivery for Azanadra. The relic that we went to all that work. Yeah, I misplaced it. That relic is stolen from Entrana. Oh, is it? Is it really such typical arrogance? Sure, you've only ever known it to be an Entrana. Do you think it's always been there since the dawn of days? You think that Saradomin was here in the beginning and gifted his followers with the relic? Pah! I think it would be best to deliver this to Azanadra and see what he has to say on the matter. Oh, interesting. We've got a property rights situation here. About your weapon. Where'd you get it? From you, of course. Perhaps you don't recall making it. In any case, it served me well. Is it handy having a sword and a bow in one weapon? Yes, but I've heard of an even more useful weapon which I may try to obtain myself. It's a bow, sword, axe, and staff. They say there is a band of mystics who can make a weapon from something called sacred clay. While it has energy, this weapon will transform into a scimitar, or bow, or even a magic staff. Oh, okay. I was close. In my profession, it's good to be able to adapt to any situation, especially in combat. You know how good that would be? If I just had a weapon that automatically transformed into the weakness of the enemy? That would be great. What do you want, boy? Okay, that's fine. We've talked enough. I don't like that you call me boy, but then again, you may have been around for many years. I don't really know your story. Ah! You have the relic. You give Azanadra the relic. What is this? Azanadra runs his fingers down the Saradomin symbol carved into the relic. Those power-grabbing buffoons. See how they have desecrated this relic. It's just the tooth of a buffalo, carving this insidious mark of their idiot god into this venerable stone. They never miss a trick, those Saradominists. I could see why you didn't want your contact coming down here. Indeed, I'm sure he's an honorable agent, but why take the risk? The less he knows about the artifacts down here, the less likely he is to be tempted. Your choice in agents leaves something to be desired. Except when you chose me. He was not my choice. Indeed, it was one of my Zerosian brothers who commissioned him to retrieve our relic from Entrana. Who would you have chosen for the task? Did the assassin not manage to complete his mission? It seems to me he was the perfect choice for the job. It was great seeing the assassin again. It's just like old times. Perhaps the two of you have much in common. I hope not too much, though, for he is hired and his loyalty, as is his loyalty and allegiance. I know. Heathrun, it looks hilarious. You may depend on such people while you pay them well, and to consider them an ally or a friend would be a grave error. However, such people do have a knack for getting things done. Well, I work for money as well. You sent me to collect a stolen relic. Yes, you are quite right. So you admit it. Of course, I'm happy to admit that the relic was stolen from this very temple long ago. Oh, so it's originally yours? This age-battered stone belongs only to Zeros. The assassin deserves our thanks from liberating it from those light-fingered Saradominists. My only regret is that we did not recover it before those imbeciles decided to carve Saradomin's crude mark upon it. When Zeros sees that, well, let's just say it will be a good day to be a great distance away from any Saradominist lands. Yeah, he probably shouldn't see this staff that I'm holding. Anyway, what now? Uh-oh, here it goes. How well you have done to congregate these relics in this place. And now you shall see the fruits of your labor. Oh, what's going to happen? It is simpler to show you than to explain it. Empty your mind of all your concerns and watch what unfolds before you. Oh, fortuitous day, the years I have waited. Accept these sacraments, Lord, as keystones to your might. We gather here that thou might gaze upon our insignificance and take pity upon thy servants. Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. We beseech thee, reach out to this plane, thy plane, and once again restore thy order, thy justice, and thy might. Oh, Zanara. Look at that. The mark on the forehead there. Look at these choices. Are you sure this is a wise thing to be doing? Yes, reach out to us, oh great Lord. Boring, get on with it. Are you sure this is wise? Be not afraid. The true Lord will favor you well. I'm certain. In this thy temple we submit these tithes of power. Accept these humble offerings and commune with us once more. Azanadra. This is great. Looks like he leveled up a little bit there. Oh, and so did they. Azanadra, have I found my faithful? My lord Zeros, the link is finally restored. I did not doubt your dedication. What of your brothers? Scattered, lord, across these lands while Zemerak maintains a stranglehold on the turncoats. Azanadra, your good work here will have attracted attention. ... You are right, lord. It won't be long before the whole world knows the link has been restored. We must move swiftly. Come closer that I may give you instructions which others must not know of. I'm listening. Oh. Look at that dark mage. The portal seems a little unsettled today. Zammy's not gonna be happy. Oh, what? The portal? Oh, ow. That was a close one. Nearly lost the universe there. Wow. That seems like that guy's got a big responsibility. Ah, Monk of Zamorak, brother. Is it not a fine day to scheme against our enemies? It is it? I have been kept up half the night by those idiot goblins. Must they make so much noise? As they squabble, they make terrible neighbors. Zamorak would delight in your anger, brother. That monk is unflappable. Brother, the very earth shakes. This is fine. What has befallen us? The statue of Zamorak. It is ruined. This is clearly the work of the Ceredominists. Well, we shall have our revenge, brother. Come, we have plans to make. They don't know what's going on. They think it's Ceredomin. Oh, fortuitous day to commune with my true lord once more. My boundless appreciation is yours. It's been a bit of a hassle, actually. Of course, you do not have the same dedication to my lord as I do. No matter. It is time to give you rewards befitting such dutiful service. Well, Sir Theodore, I've gotten 2 quest points. So what do we get here? Some combat lamps, good. Experience lamp, good. Prayer experience. Access to ancient curses. Access to Senntisten altar and a couple of keys. Now that's what I'm talking about. You Azanadra hands you an ancient hymnal as well as your reward lamps. All right. So, more magic. Yeah. There we go. Go, magic, go. Tsunami, baby. Oh, I've been trying to work on this for now. Ooh. There it goes. The ancient hymnal. But at what cost? Sir Theodore, soon you will realize that the only divine purpose that I serve in Gielinor is to acquire the quest cape. There is no other greater glory. All ends justify, or no, all means justify that end, the quest cape. Okay, I have to get 82 magic. No problem, we can do that. The ancient hymnal. As you read the hymnal for the first time, you feel Zeros bestowing some of his power to you. If you pray, you can now use curses. See, Sir Theodore? What's wrong with being able to use curses? That's always a good-oriented magic type, right? Gathered here are the chants and curses of the Maharat ancestors. Within these pages they lie translated to the human tongue in the knowledge that soon Zeros will rule over all races, no matter how weak they be. It is right, then, that all should use the words herein to give praise to Zeros in worship and in battle. To this end, Zeros has attuned his temple at Senntisten so that by praying at his altar in that wondrous place, these curses will fill the minds of his followers and his power be bestowed unto them. Oh, what a wondrous God and sacred place is this altar that nourishes the spirit far beyond the altars of the many false gods. Yeah, I'll wait for the battle staff. Oh, and finally a warning. The weak-willed half-wit humans are known for their treachery. Zeros grants you the freedom to use the altars of others to replenish yourself, but should you turn your back on the glorious curses that Zeros has gifted you, you must return to Senntisten and prostrate yourself before Zeros' majesty before he will allow you to use these curses once more. Sap melee attack. Adamo potetus tua que tibi. Okay, I take away your might that makes you lucky in fighting. Sap ranged attack. I take away your might that gives you ranged power. Sap ranged strength. Sap magic attack. Sap magic strength. Sap adrenaline. Sap defense. Sap melee strength. Berserker. Give me power, the courage and durability of the mightiest beast. Good. Deflect summoning. I deflect attacks from beasts that were brought back to life. That seems good. Deflect magic. I don't take magic damage. Deflect ranged. Deflect melee. Leech melee attack. Leech ranged. Leeched ranged strength. Leeched magic attack. Leech magic strength. This is a lot of stuff. Leech defense, leech melee strength, leech run energy, leech adrenaline, wrath. My death will spread like a plague. That seems like a good spell, Sir Theodore. I don't see plague, death, wrath. All positives. Soul split. Yep. I call to my heart and soul the madness of heretics. Turmoil. Turn the power of my enemy to my benefit. Anguish. Fill my enemy with anguish. Yep. Torment. Makes sense. Okay. So. Now what? We see that we have completed this quest. The altar is built. And Nickman was asking for a mini review. So, this quest that we just completed, the temple at Senntisten, I thought this quest was very good. The reason I think this quest was very good was it had you do interesting things. You met people from previous quests. Lots of lore was uncovered and divulged that I didn't know. The game changed its appearance. This temple is new. It felt epic, like something massive was happening in this world. And the puzzle at the frozen fortress and fighting the Barrows brothers were good. Like, fighting the brothers, that was cool. You were fighting a boss. And then fighting, or the temple was not prohibitively difficult. Like, I was like, pulling my hair out trying to do that puzzle. Not that bad. Yeah, I think for me what overshadowed it was just the lore was really cool. And so I rate it pretty highly. I would say it's like, a 4 out of 5. Very good. Exactly, Heathrun. That seems to just do itself, does Torment. Okay, so in terms of the legendary quest line, we can do Blood Runs Deep and continue with the Fremennik quests. We've got Love Story, which is another wise old man shenanigans. While Guthix Sleeps. Let me see where that is. It's here. Oh, okay. I do have everything done for it. Talk to Radimus Urkel in the Legends Guild, which is located... Oh, okay. Yeah, I know where that is. I got a cape that goes right there. Now, the other one you're asking for is Ritual of the Maharat. Hey, Wheels. How's it going, my friend? Thanks for subscribing. And this one, we would need to boost mining and crafting a little bit. This is a 2011. That's only a mere 13 years old, is that one. So, how far are we away on that? Mining, not close. Crafting, not bad. Okay, so I'd have to focus on going to the mining guild and hitting rocks to get that happening. So I have no problem doing While Guthix Sleeps next. That seems to make sense. Wow, that is a lot of experience. I need logs, pink dye. Wow. A lantern lens. Oh, okay. Yep, I remember that. This is very specific amount of runes here. A lunar spell book. Whoa. Goodness gracious, there's a lot of things that they want for this quest. I do gotta play. I gotta do some, rockertunities or whatever. Okay. All right, well, let's see. Where do you want me to go for this? They want me to go... Oh, right. No, I can just go here right now. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Sweet. All right, so here we are at the fine Legends Guild, of which I am a member. And what's cool is, to tell Ali the Wise the good news about more Maharat stuff. Fill him in on the gaps. So, yeah, we do have to do that. You're right. I actually caught Ali up pretty recently on all of the shenanigans. Look at this. I mean, there's much less quests in each category as you go. Oh, wow. No, World Guardian has a ton of quests. There's not that many mythic quests, but we're closing it. Like, the legendary quests are shrinking. This was massive before. So we're doing pretty well here. Awesome. All right, well, I think what we'll do is just leave it here so that we can start While Guthix Sleeps absolutely right at the beginning of the next stream and not forget anything about the beginning of the quest. as it is a good stopping point and is indeed my bedtime anyway, if I want to get a good night. So, everyone, thank you so much for coming out to the stream tonight, and we completed a massive quest, and nothing bad happened. Like, Zeros is, maybe just coming back to say hello, and I don't think any negative implications, nothing has been set in motion that I could tell, right? Seems fine. Oh, actually, Episcocat, let me look in the RuneScape chat really fast. Episcocat was saying he linked me an image that I wanted to look at, and oh dear, that is much scarier. So this is the new image. This is what Azanadra looks like? Is this like horrifying? So that explains the two feathers coming out of the red hat and the color red, is that Azanadra likes these like pointy kind of headpiece items. And the clothing actually does look a little bit like, he's just updating his garb a bit to contemporary archaeologist. Well, I mean, to be honest, Sir Theodore, if anybody's a lich, they're not going to look great in terms of their appearance. And maybe I just need to keep an open mind. The names of those spells that I was given there, the names of those curses, those are all extremely helpful, beneficial things that, bestow blessings upon people in an inverse fashion. I don't see what the issue is. Oh, cool. Thank you, Episcocat. All right, everybody. Episcocat, Nickman, Sir Theodore, Heathron, Mather, Neko, Nicholas, everybody out there, Morbent fell. I won't tell him, Morbent. Have a great evening, everyone. Take care. We'll be playing some Sunless Sea tomorrow if you want to go into Fallen London and just have a great time in a totally safe nautical simulator game.